Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker, he's Derek, and this is Kirby Star Allies. Alright, Derek, you told me to remind you of Chess Angry, and that's what I wrote it down. You said something about chess, and you didn't tell me Chess Angry. You told me, remind me to talk about how mad I am at chess, so I wrote Chess Angry. So, there you go. Chess, you were angry at chess.
Oh.
This is probably like a day ago. So, like, it really shouldn't be. Oh, it might not be a day ago, actually.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
I think let me scroll up just to make sure. I need to see it for sure.
Okay.
I'm annoyed slightly. Okay, yeah.
You had to scroll up to figure it out. There's no other way.
I thought I was pretty sure I had it. It's just like I needed to like confirm. So in chat for chess, for Cosmo Chess,
yeah.
The show takes, so we yesterday we were like, all right, we should like poll everybody and see like what we can come up with like for a name for the show, because the show always has a name. So we were the fuck. So we asked.
Okay. Understandable.
For reference for the show, I got something in my mouth. I think it's hair.
Got something in my mouth.
It's not supposed to grow there.
It's supposed to grow there. Awesome.
So,
what is that gonna do?
The show takes place in a place called Wonderland. Wonderland is a place in the Adventure Zone. As far as from what I know, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. I've never listened to the Adventure Zone. Adventure Zone's a D&D podcast, if you're unaware. Very topical, I guess now. Lots of people getting fucking hard over it.
Get hard over it?
Yeah, they're getting hard over it.
I don't.
That's as far as I know.
I don't get.
From what I've heard.
I don't get hard over it. I don't think.
Other people are.
Let me see. Say the Adventure Zone for me again.
The Adventure Zone.
Oh yeah, a little bit. A little chub.
So,
oh my god.
Say that again.
That again.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so.
Okay.
So, yeah, so Wonderland is a place where, I guess this might be a bit spoilery if you're listening, sort of. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
You've been warned.
It's a place run by these two things called the Vogue Elves. Vogue Elves are liches that set up Wonderland as a place where they're like, oh, you can obtain your deepest desires here in Wonderland by giving up all that holds you back. And it's like a game show like place where people make sacrifices and like do weird game show stuff, spin a wheel, makes you lose stuff. In reality, it leads to nowhere. It's just that the liches are just using it to like gain stuff, or like they feed off of suffering and it brings suffering to people.
Okay.
So but we are trying to come up with a title for the show, and now the two kings. So we have these two pieces. We're calling them the gray pieces. They're basically the Vogue Elves are in the show. They're two characters that aren't a chess piece in the show at all. They're just there to like, they're just kind of there and they just like fuck with shit throughout the show.
Gotcha.
Then we have the two kings who are the main characters for the show, which are Funny Valentine from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Xander. See, we're coming back to Xander with Marks there.
Gotcha.
From Fire Emblem.
Gotcha.
So the way the story for the show is going is the reason that Funny and Xander are disputing with each other, the reason that there's the whole chess match in the first place is the show starts off in on a wondrous Norian day where Xander's just out just like enjoying himself.
Norian day.
And then Funny Valentine
words that are always said.
So Funny Valentine in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, in that universe, he's the president of the United States of America.
So far, I'm really not understanding why you're angry.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay.
I have to set all of this up to be able to explain stuff.
Gotcha.
So Funny Valentine is the president of the United States of America.
Gotcha.
Basically the reason that him and Xander are feuding is Funny comes up to Xander and like plants like an American flag, and he's like, "I claim this in the name of America." And so the whole show is just a land dispute.
Just a land dispute. Okay.
And so so we were coming up with names, and I had the idea. Let's call it because the last show we did was Nightmare in Dreamland.
Right.
I don't know why it was called that.
Kirby?
But that was, I think so. But
it
Kirby
is Kirby. Nightmare in Dreamland's a thing.
Yeah, it is. Here's the thing: Kirby had no relevance to the show in any way. That's why I don't know why it was called that.
That's weird.
So,
yeah, it is actually kind of weird. I'll give you that.
I wanted to call this show Wonderland Dispute.
Wonderland Dispute? Because because Adventure Zone and the Land Dispute.
The place it takes place. The whole show takes place in Wonderland. That's the idea. Is like the two kings are going to Wonderland to settle their dispute.
Well, I feel like you could have come up with a better name than like Wonderland Dispute, but like
yeah, that's the problem. Is no one likes it. And I'm upset about it.
Oh. Huh.
That's not the name we're going with. That was just my idea for a name.
You wanted to call it Wonderland Dispute.
Wonderland Dispute.
See, like I like what you were thinking with it. It's just, like Land Dispute isn't really like a popular thing. Like I don't even think people call it a land dispute when they, you know what I mean? Like, if it was like, if there was like some sort of like, like if it made, I'm just trying to think like how you could make it better. Like, if there was some sort of like catchy phrase that embodied like land dispute, and then you're like Wonderland Dispute, catchy phrase or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
so like my thought process with it is, you're not gonna like. If it's just called Wonderland Space Dispute, it makes perfect sense, or I feel like that just makes perfect sense there. It's a dispute taking place in Wonderland. If you, you don't really, there's nothing really there to get. Now, if you have, once you start watching the show, you go to see the show, you see the intro sequence, you see what the show's about, you're like, Wonderland Dispute. I get it. It's Wonderland. It's land dispute.
Yeah,
it's Wonderland.
I guess. But like, see, alright, here, just imagine if it was named the Land Dispute, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound interesting?
Well, no, that's why it's Wonderland Dispute.
But it doesn't, it's the same thing as Land Dispute. It's just it happens in Wonderland. It's clever, but like it's. It
doesn't matter. It's not. I wasn't actually that invested in it. I just thought it was.
That's why you were angry.
Oh yeah. I wasn't like actually like super. I wasn't like actually like ooh, I'm angry. It's like
ooh, I'm angry.
Ooh, I'm angry. There's someone I saw. There's apparently a Facebook extension called Ooh. That
does it just turn everything to furries, or like
it turns all of the R's into like W's, and then it also I think it changes punctuation to be like oohs.
Well, all my guys are dying. I don't like it.
It changed a few things as well. I think if you type in now, it changes to meow. As well.
Then yeah, that's pretty good actually. Oh my god, all my guys are gonna die. Guys, you gotta live. I need that food.
It looks like
friends, come get healed. Look out, friends! Oh no!
It's certainly not 100%, but currently the winning title by a lot that people want to go with is Dungeons and Diplomacy.
Dungeons and Diplomacy. See, now that's a bit better. That sounds like honorable. What are the other options?
The Suffering Game, Wheel of Misfortune. No. There's a thing
Wheel
called...
Wheel of Misfortune is always a good name, but like it could be better.
It's gonna be used for something else. Probably it's gonna be used for something in the intro video.
Yeah, there needs to be an actual Wheel of Misfortune to call it.
There's a wheel.
Is there?
There's a wheel. So in Wonderland, there's a thing called the Wheel of Sacrifice, where people spin it and.
Well, then you would call it the Wheel of Sacrifice, not the Wheel of
Misfortune. I know. I'm not fond of Wheel of Misfortune.
It doesn't.
There's two people have backed Wonderland Dispute with me.
2 people have backed Wonderland Dispute.
Dungeons and Diplomacy has 27 votes.
Dungeons in the okay.
Then the Suffering Game has 9, and then Wheel of Misfortune has 7. Wonderland Dispute is following up with that at 3, one of which is Aaron. Another one is me.
But then who's the other one? Who's the last one?
One of the kings.
Okay.
The person playing Xander. Another one is just Suffering Games. Someone put National Treasure. Someone put Lost. The rest are just memes.
It just feels like I guess you could have tried a bit more, Derek. You know, like.
What does that mean?
You could have been a little more creative with Wonderland Dispute. You know, it's just Land Dispute isn't that interesting. You need to I don't know. I honestly thought you were gonna tell me something involving magic, and that was the joke with it. That's what I assumed you were going to do. It would have just been something with magic.
With magic?
Yeah, because magic lands.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that's stupid.
I know. Well, I would have told you that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, Derek, and then, you know.
I feel like you were just there, you had, your response I feel like you just had a response, cocked, you were just ready.
Oh, wait, can Gooey actually do anything? Oh, he can turn things to fire and water.
The words wouldn't have finished leaving my mouth, and you would have been like, that's stupid.
That's true. Okay, I guess he just gave up. So he can do fire and water. That's good to know. Yeah, anyhow, what are we at? How much time? Alright, basically next time on Speletons. Alright, next time on Speletons, everyone. Bye-bye.
We...